Okay, so it took me a while, but I'm back. I'm finally back with mastering the signs. And the way that I see it, guys, like I'm gonna come around, I'm gonna finish every last thing. But it's just for me, it's just a process. Like I'm allowing myself to have fun and be in tune with what it is that I'm saying and I'm building, and I'm creating and being open to that. And it's absolutely therapeutic for me, and I've enjoyed it, and I'm thankful. So, mastering the sign of Libra, mastering the sign of Libra, and I'm not gonna make this too long, but mastering the sign of Libra. Libra is so associated with relationships and partnerships, to other people. A lot of times is directly identifying. Libra can mimic, not out of malice. It's more about connecting for Libra. And since Libra is an air sign, Libra doesn't dwell in emotions like that. Like, for instance, yeah, Libra can be extremely sensitive, especially in situations to where they're in relationships with someone or other people that they care about, and that they will go above and beyond for if they are betrayed, or if their feelings are hurt, or if they had even just good intent. Like they're coming and they're operating out of a place of just good intent because they feel like things should be fair, or because they feel like they should stand up and speak, well, whatever the case may be. Whenever they're feeling like that's shot down or people misunderstand and different things like that, they become very sensitive in nature. We should all know that about Libras by now. If we don't all know it, Libras know it. And, this shows how they relate when they partner up in their relationships to other people, whether it's lovers, friends, or whatever. They take it very serious. And because they're so sensitive, any little thing that kind of shows that they can't trust you, or like there's some sort of slight to the partnership or the relationship, or there's a threat, their relationship is being threatened, they will try to defend that to the utmost degree, making them actually a little bit codependent. Like how they're identifying themselves and how they identify themselves in the world, it becomes codependent. And it's really, really interesting. And it's odd sometimes because Libra is an air sign, and air signs are definitely independent. I mean, Libra is independent, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, out of the air signs, they are the codependent. They could be codependent, but they're really wanting this closeness. They really want this friendship. They want the relationship. Libra is another sign I feel that people often forget, that will stick in the partnership or be in a relationship even if they decide they want to keep their partnerships or their friendships, but that person has to exhibit extreme loyalty to Libra. Now, why am I saying this? Because Libra ultimately ends up trapping themselves into a way of being. They trap themselves into an existence that doesn't allow for them to go further than said relationships that they're building with other people. And a lot of times when those relationships go wrong, because Libras is going to knock themselves in and out of balance. But a lot of times when those relationships goes wrong, Libra definitely takes it very personal. All right. And like I said, since they're identifying with people and these other individuals, they sometimes lock themselves because they're trying to understand who they are. Now, to evolve past this existence or this experience for Libras have to allow their selves to go free. All right. They have to allow themselves to go free, and that means that they have to have that same allowance for freedom with partners and friendships that they surround themselves in or with. And this means that they have to understand and get to know themselves. They have to learn what they like. They have to make decisions on what that is. It's no leaving it in the air. It's okay, well, I'm going to, because that's another thing. I did not mention the indecisiveness. I mentioned the, kind of knocking the scales back and forth, in and out of balance. But that's really another representation of the indecisiveness that Libras often experience. So it's to be left open. It's like everything is to be left open because, like, I want to allow my partner to make a choice. Okay? And I'm not saying that Libras don't ever make choices and they can't, but you guys know it's very hard for them to do. And it's out of courteousness. A lot of times it's out of allowing the other person. You don't want the other person or other people to feel like you're limiting them in any way, but in return you limit yourself, because you wake up and you find out, or you realize, like, dang, like, was any of these choices really based on what I needed to do or what I should have been doing or what I wanted to do, or did I kind of leave that up to somebody else? And it's yours is really not that hard compared to what some people have to do. But you have to be okay with the unexpected. You have to be okay. You allow that to happen. There's a certain amount of freedom that your loved ones and people you're in relationship and partnership have to understand about themselves and have to experience and have to endure. And it's the same thing for you. And you got to practice with making decisions, be the decisive one. Sometimes just be like, well, no, I want to go to Golden Corral. I mean, I want to go to Olive Garden. I want to go to Ruth Chris, like, how about we do or go where you want to go the next time? But this time, just start like that. You got to be able to make decisions. Okay. You can see your options before you. You can know what your partner wants, but you have to start by making decisions about what is best for you. This keeps you from overcrowding yourself. This keeps you from trying to people please. And it puts you in a position where you feel like you're more in control of your life and you're headed down a direction that you feel like you made the choices and you took the steps to do. And you can be rather genius. So you got to allow yourself to be open with ideas and generating those ideas and trusting in them. Other people, running about other people, but they don't always have to agree. You like being more about the group think, not that you have to follow a group think, but hear me out. Like being more about the group, what's best for the group, not said you and your individual partner or just the people that you dealing with. It's like, so how you evolve, Libra, it's best for you to find some sort of purpose. Like, what would be your purpose in life? Like, what if you look at all your interests, okay, things that you're into, what drives you, what motivates you, what would that be? And then kind of follow through on it, and allow yourself to. That will be your purpose and your ultimate focus, or whatever your focus is at the time, will be the thing to remind you of why, okay, so let me let go. Let me let go into this, okay? And the group part is because as you follow your purpose, you're going to benefit the needs of others and you're going to help others. That's how you do business. That's how people do business. That's how you make money. Because people that operate in business, they look for ways to help other people. Except for you can live your purpose. Let's say it's school at the time. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be something else 2 years or 3 years down the line. But let's say it's school at the time. Okay, so it's like, okay, so I want to finish school because of what's my ultimate goal. Let me work on this. You like, even it could be still dealing in the world. Like, what is it that you feel like something that you should speak on or represent for the people, you know, for the just, you know, to help people that are living in the world of the unjust, or they're affected by the unjust, or the, you know, like, what could you speak out about? Like, okay, so it could be something concerning abuse, or something like emotional abuse, mental abuse, people that go hungry. It doesn't matter. People that experience or have like blotches or something on their skin, and you can make a beauty product that solves that problem. I don't know. It's whatever your purpose is, and you have to put yourself into that purpose. That purpose becomes your partner. Because you're going to see yourself become independent, and you're going to see yourself be open to new experiences. You're going to see yourself, you know, represent the whole, because and taking care of that, and you're making money, and you're allowing, you're following, you're getting your wishes and your wish fulfillment, and you know, you're living the life that you want, that you created. Okay. All right, so this is, you know, evolving past the sign of Libra. Well, as a Libra, because that's what we're always seeking to do. Okay. All right.